Hi Aries, I'm Ronique and welcome to Scorpio Soul Time. I hope you all are doing well. Welcome to your February 2025 monthly tarot reading. This is where we're going to look at where it is in your life you can level up or make your life what you wanted. This is a really good time also to check in with yourself and figure out if you are on the path that you would like to be on. This is an important month, Aries, as we have Venus and Neptune conjunct in Pisces. We have Venus entering your sign, Aries. We will have Jupiter direct in Gemini, Mercury and the Sun into Pisces, and Mars stations direct in Cancer. So big month. You all can see Venus moves into your sign at this time. So that's going to be really big for you and possibly your finances, possibly how it is that you feel about yourself. Also, if you haven't taken a look at those mid-January to mid-February career tarot readings, I will leave a link below, as they will have really important energy and messages for you moving into this month. So Aries, let's get right into it. I will leave all of the important dates in the description box below. Let's get started. So you start off February with the King of Wands, as well as the Knight of Swords. Second week of the month finds you with the Ten of Wands in the reverse, as well as the Four of Cups, also in reverse. Third week of February finds you with the Hanged One, which is in reverse, so some type of enlightenment coming in there, major arcana, and the Three of Swords in the reverse. Last week of the month finds you with the Six of Cups in the reverse, and lastly the Nine of Wands in the reverse. So lots of reversals here, Aries, which is interesting, especially with that Venus moving into your sign later on in the month. Let's ask Spirit to send you a card representing the energy that you bring into February. Spirit, can you send my Aries a card representing that energy back in January? And you have another reversal, Seven of Wands. So the Seven of Wands is that energy of feeling like you are doing too much, needing to be very independent. If this is dealing with your job or possibly your health, you just feeling like there's so much on your plate. With it in reverse, though, it could also be this feeling of not having enough support or feeling like you could use someone to take a heavy burden off of you. I do see this Ten of Wands and King of Wands and Nine of Wands. So it's interesting how much fiery energy you have here, Aries. So some of this fiery energy that you are known for as well could be coming in this month, kind of tapping on your shoulder and saying, okay, Aries, where is it that you need to pull back some? Do you need to go ask for help? Do you need more support? This is going to be the month that you do that. And I do think Venus moving into your sign could help a little bit with that as well, okay? Let's ask Spirit for one last card. Spirit, if you can send my Aries an oracle message. Okay, and you have Traitor. Traitor says exchange energy to create abundance. So for many of you all, this could be networking. This could be helping out a fellow colleague. This could also be you needing to exchange your qualities or information you have with someone else who may be in need. And I do think that many of you all, this is going to be dealing with work. It feels very work related in terms of like, how can you use your strengths to help someone else and vice versa? And like I said, I keep hearing networking. So if any of you all are trying to find another job or you're trying to just meet other people, this Traitor energy is definitely like you needing to get out and meet more people and exchange information, resources. I do think that these King and Knight of Swords at the very beginning of February could be some of that meeting with people. You seem like you are very gung-ho, Aries, this month on getting something done. And I do think that February 1st, when Venus is conjunct Neptune at 27 degrees of Pisces, this could be like karmic events really coming through during this time. And I do also think that that Venus conjunct the North Node in Pisces, intuition could be really strong. So pay attention here who it is that you meet. I would invite you to get on LinkedIn or some type of social media network type platform for yourself. I do think many of you all are going to be rushing into this, so be careful of that. That may not be the energy that you want to attract like-minded people, but I do think that Venus entering your sign on the 4th and Jupiter direct in Gemini on the same day is really going to help you attract some really good people that I think you've been searching for, Aries, for a while. So that's really good to see. And I feel like that trader type energy is going to be throughout the month of like trying to exchange information and ideas. I do think though, by the time you get to the second week of February, this is where we have, let's see, February 9th, we have retrograding Mars in Cancer trining Saturn in Pisces. So you may have some emotional work that finally comes to an end that you're really happy about. Mercury in Aquarius squares Uranus in Taurus on the 10th. So just watch yourself, watch your energy. For some of you all have had a hard burden, hard load. And it does feel like I said, it feels like work related. Pay attention to who's been trying to help you. I feel like some of you could have been ignoring some help, maybe some resources that your boss came to you and said, hey, you know, do you need some extra time to work on this? And you've kind of been a little bit stubborn and been like, no, I can handle this. I feel like by the time you get to the 12th of February, when we have that Leo full moon, something here comes to fruition or comes to light that you're like, maybe I do need some help. Maybe I do need to ask for some assistance. And remember, this is going to be a time, Aries, where you're coming into this reality that your resources could be within other people. And I do think that that's what that trader is really pointing towards. It's like, how can you use others as well as give of yourself? Okay, so keep that in mind throughout the entire month. Now, by the time you get into the third week, you have some type of enlightenment here and some type of healing, which is really nice to see. February 18th is when we have the sun entering Pisces. Mercury enters Pisces as well as on the 14th. So this is a lot of flood of Piscean energy. So endings could be occurring, but I think that you all finally feel like you fit in, or you finally attract like the right person to help you with a job interview or get a job interview, or you're finally like seeing that you're no longer feeling like stuck. And that 3 of Swords in reverse is a really good indication that you are healing and you're no longer like feeling in your feelings. And I do think that on the 23rd, when Mars moves direct in Cancer, you all are going to feel so much better. This is going to be like the collective, but especially you all who are ruled by Mars. I do think Mars in Cancer kind of left you feeling like you didn't have enough like gumption, didn't have that drive. Here in that third week of the month when Mars moves direct in Cancer, you are feeling so much better, Aries. So I am glad to see that. Okay, and we end out February here with Mercury conjunct Saturn in Pisces on the 24th. This could be limitations or tough conversations. So really pay attention who comes in to your life during this time. I do feel like that 9 of Wands and that 10 of Wands, with both of them in reverse, it feels like you all are trying to get to the end of a cycle, but you haven't been able to get there yet. And it feels like someone could be trying to help you. Like I said before, you have that 4 of Cups, now you have that 6 of Cups. You have this ongoing theme of like people trying to help you or people trying to provide resources. And I do think by the time you get to the Pisces new moon on the 27th, really make new intentions of how to attract like-minded people, emotionally connected people, and using your intuition. I do think that that might be what you're lacking during February, is like not taking the time to connect to your higher self, your spirit guides. And I think this 9 of Wands, 6 of Cups is like, hey, you're almost there, but you're missing some steps. So I think that's going to be important for you all, Aries. Once Venus moves into your sign and once Mars moves into Cancer later on in February, I do think a lot of this is going to help clear up. I just don't think you've been at your strongest since Mars has been in Cancer. But I do think once you can have some people help you or like lean into, you know, networking and that type of thing, I think you all are going to attract some really great people, because once you get into March, I think that's when you're going to shine. So I hope this was helpful for you, Aries. Take a look at your sun, moon, and rising signs in this video series. If you haven't subscribed yet, I would love if you would. Talk to you later.